Hello, 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 my angels, my loves. How are you today? Happy birthday to my Virgos. Happy, happy birthday. We have finally reached Friday. Woo! It's been a long week, guys. Long week. Hope it's been well for you guys, okay? So we are at the weekend, so hopefully you guys will have a nice Friday, a fast Friday, and you'll have good plans for the weekend. If not, just relax, enjoy yourself, and get ready for the next following week, okay? So what we're going to do is tap into see what the energy is for today. I'm going to pull one card from my True Intentions deck, and just to see what the energy is going to be on, what possibly you, just on yourself or with the third party, or what the person in your mind is, okay? We're just going to see what the energy flow for the collective for today and go from there. Not sure what it's going to be, so we're not sure we're going to get into, but we'll get into something. All right, Spirit guys. Archangel Michael, protect me as I do my reading. If anyone needs to hear this reading, I ask that you guide into my channel to receive the message that you have for them. Protect myself, the family, and collective. Okay? What is the reading? What is it at? Oh, okay. Well, Imposter came flying out all the way to the floor. I'm not who you think I am. I'm not who you think I am. Well, who the hell are you? Huh? If you're not who I think you are, who are you? Collective, who is it? Who in your camp is pretending to be who they're not? Is it a friend? Is it a family member? Is it someone you used to deal with? Is it someone you're currently dealing with? We don't know. But we're going to find out today, 202 on the camera. We will find out who is not who you think they are today. All right, Spirit guys, who is this person? You know what? Let me go to my personal makeshift cards. Let's get 3. Okay? You know what? Let's divide this out into 3 and get 1 from each pile. Who's pretending? Because we don't need any pretenders around us. We want people that are going to be genuine. If you're faking the funk, you need to go. Nobody got time for these games. We're too grown. We're too grown around here. Everybody on my page should be 18 or older. So therefore, you are too grown to be hanging around people and having people in your energy that don't belong. So we want to know who is the wolf in sheep clothing hanging around my collective. Let's divide this in 3. Holy Spirit, give me 3. A Tesla, West Side, and let's get it going. Let's get it going. Sun, core identity, ego, self-aware. All right, so whoever's in your energy that's faking the funk, definitely in their core identity, ego, and they are self-aware. So somebody in their ego, someone with a lot of pride and ego, okay? Somebody who cares more about how they portray themselves to others, how others see them, someone who feel like they have a certain image to uphold, someone that care about what people think more so than how they really act. So somebody living for the people, putting on a show. Someone who feels like they need to be accepted. Someone who feels like they need that outside validation. Somebody who's not comfortable in being their authentic self. Possibly someone who lives on the west side of town, whatever city or state you're in. They all have west side, south side, east side, and north side, okay? So somebody who stays on the west side of town. With this being pink, this is someone that's in their first chakra, okay? So they have some childhood issues, something that established from their birth, okay? Someone who may have abandonment issues, someone who could be dealing with not just abandonment issues, but maybe something happened to them in their childhoods. Something to do with their stability, their survival. Somebody feel like they're in survival mode constantly, like they feel like no matter what they do, they always need to compete against someone. They compare themselves against other people because they want to be the best of the best of the best, you know. Someone who feel like they're just never enough. Someone who deals with insecurities, okay? Someone who doesn't see themselves the way other people see them, all right? Somebody who always finds flaws within themselves, comparing themselves to others, wanting to have what others have. Always, everything is a competition. And someone who possibly drives a Tesla, okay? And it's a white card, so someone who could possibly drive a white Tesla, okay? Don't really know much about the makes and models of Teslas, but you know, if this person is in your energy. So, imposter, I'm not who you think I am. Well, what's going on with you? Tell me more about this imposter in my collective energy. Thank you. This is somebody who's very angry, okay? Possibly someone who feel like something's not going right in their life. They feel like they maybe have a lot of responsibilities, not only responsibilities, but maybe made some poor choices, some poor decisions. Maybe someone who's just hot and cold, someone you can't really talk to, somebody that you know that you have to walk on eggshells around them all the time out of because you don't want to make them angry. Somebody who always is quick to pop off with you. Somebody who's dealing with a lot of passion. You know, someone who feels, this is somebody who's very controlling, who feels like they have to be in control all the time, okay? And when they don't have control of their life or control of their situation or their relationships, that makes them very angry, okay? Somebody who definitely can use some therapy if they're not in it. Fulfilling a fantasy, someone who has an ideal, or either this person is constantly fulfilling fantasies or this person wants to fulfill a fantasy, okay? They imagine life to be a certain way. These are people who in their mind they have a certain lifestyle they want to have, a certain time frame they feel like they need to have this lifestyle met, or a certain time frame that they feel like they should meet certain um, goals that they've set for themselves. And when they don't meet these certain goals at a certain time period in their life, it upsets them, okay? Because other people aren't meeting the image or the fantasy or the illusion that they feel like they have. All right, so this is somebody who's really is not happy a lot of times, and it's impossible to make this person happy. All right, someone who we have divorce, breaking contract on here, someone that might be in a relationship with someone that's not making them happy. They want to leave that relationship. Maybe someone is angry because they were fulfilling a fantasy, and because they were out here fulfilling fantasies, it caused someone to leave them, to separate from them, okay, to cause you to leave or break a relationship or a contract you had, whether it was business, romantic, family, friends. Someone that with the police out here, maybe having a run-in with the law, on the run from the law, or someone that your spirit guides are telling you or warning you to be careful to avoid this person. This person may be heading back towards them. This person may be having maybe in trouble, if not in the 3D world with the physical law we have here, but someone that may be in trouble with spiritual law or spiritual problems or spiritual, you know, someone who's definitely. And then when the dark clouds appear, this is not even a sun brighty day. There's someone that you're being warned that trouble is coming, a storm is coming, someone trying to evade or run from a storm, or trying to prevent a storm from happening, but they can't. The tower is coming, trouble is coming. The universe is upset with this person. This person is going to have to pay back some type of karma for what they've done. With the clouds looking out here, the storm, the gray, okay? Yeah, somebody wants to come in. The spirit is warning you. The universe is warning you. Somebody is trying to come in and fight for what they love. They're trying to claim you, okay? Claim what's yours. I told you, this is a competitive person. Somebody is just angry. There could be a third party angry because that person wants to come towards you. But definitely someone was pretending to not be who you think they are. What is this person? Fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. I am not who you think I am. Maybe, possibly, go with me for a second. Like, with this, I'm not who you think I am, and fighting for what you love. Maybe you were with this person and you left them because they carried themselves in a certain way. You may think because of how this person acted when they're with you, perhaps they withheld their time and energy because they were out here fulfilling fantasies, and so you think this person does not care about you, does not love you, did not want you, did not see your worth, your value, and so you left this person. And because you left this person, because they withheld, they weren't communicating with what they wanted. Maybe you were ready for a relationship, they weren't, but they didn't communicate that towards you because they had too much pride and ego, because they cared about how their image. This person didn't really reveal to you how they really felt. They really do love you, really do care about you, and they're angry because you left them. You cut ties with them because they were out here seeing other people and involving other people and carrying on, relationships or giving towards other situations, other people, trying to fulfill their fantasy. Fantasy does not have to be romantic. The fantasy could have been that they were chasing money, chasing paper, okay? Trying to chase careers and just putting you last on their list, okay? And you left them, and when you left them, they're angry because you thought that they didn't care, you thought they didn't want you, and now they want to come towards you and fight for you. They want to put the time and energy into a relationship with you. And because we have this car, this police car, we have this Tesla, it makes me think that somebody is traveling your way, okay? They are traveling towards you to now say, no, I do love you, don't leave me behind. They're angry because you gave up on the relationship. They're angry because you cut ties with them. They don't like the distance, they don't like the separation, they don't want to be apart from you. All right, and spirit is telling you they're coming. Proceed with caution. They're saying don't go, okay? Don't leave me behind. I'm coming for you. I'm coming back. What else, spirit guys? Because I'm really heading somewhere with this. Yeah, fake apology. You felt like this person was covering up with this mask out here, this hoodie. This person really covered a lot from you. They hid a lot from you. Something they did not show you. You feel like when this person come towards you, or this person feel like when they come towards you, you're not going to believe them with fake apology. They feel like you're not going to believe them. You're not going to believe that they love you. You're going to feel like they're playing a game with you. They're manipulating you. They're deceiving you. You don't trust them, okay? You're going to feel like what they have to say is disingenuous. But this is somebody that does want to come and offer you something. With these flowers, they want to give you something. They want to give you their emotions. They want to fight for you. They may bring you flowers. It's possible, okay? Spirit is telling you they're coming. They're warning you that they're coming back around. They're coming back towards you. And they are angry with you, okay? You're possibly still angry with them because they feel like they made a bad choice. This person possibly is angry because they were out here fulfilling their fantasies. Maybe they were hooking up with third parties, someone who likes to smoke, someone who's a free-for-all, a pick-me type of person, a karmic type of person. They are angry because what they chose over you was a bad choice. All right, they angry with themselves because they were out here fulfilling fantasies, and it cost them you. It made you walk away. Okay, and because they don't want you to go, they want to come in and fight for you, offer you something, maybe offer you commitment. Okay, maybe offer you what they think you wanted all along, a relationship. They want you to know, I'm not who you think I am. I'm not a heartless, cold person. I do love you. I'm not somebody who was playing with you. I'm not somebody that was playing with your emotions, misleading you. I really do care. I just was not ready. I just was not, I was fearful. Okay, what else? What do they want to say about I'm not who you think I am? They know they messed up. They know it, okay? And that's why they're so angry. They're angry because they know they messed up when they lost you, because they were out here living in their sexuality, being lustful, chasing other things. They know they lost a good thing, all right? They know they betrayed you. They know that they backstabbed you. They know you don't trust them. They know you feel like you'll never trust them. They're angry because they feel like you'll never trust them again because of the bad choices that they made. Okay, they're depressed about it. Not just angry, but depressed. And they're sad. They're not sleeping. They're up. Okay, hence why they have this hoodie on. They covered up. They held back how they really felt. They know you see them. You see them as hiding. You see them as being secretive. You see them as, a terrible person, a bad person. You see them as being a manipulator, a liar. But they want you to know, I'm not who you think I am. I really am a good person. I really do have good intentions for you. I'm not what you think I am. Yes, they were out here hooking up. Yes, they had sexual fantasies. Yes, they may have an addiction towards sex. Yes, they may even like the same sex. This person is confused about their identity, their sexual identity. This person feel like I don't know why I have to keep making the same mistakes over and over, why I keep making bad choices in the relationships I get into, why I keep cheating, why I'm doing this. This person is confused themselves about why they keep doing this, but they want you to know, I'm not 1717. I'm not who you think I am. I'm not this bad person that you think that I am. This is definitely someone that maybe was told you that they were on work trips and weren't, maybe told you they were busy and they couldn't give time to you because they were busy trying to do their business or focus on their business, but really were hooking up with other people, getting rooms with other people. All right, someone that when you think they're one place, they're another. But this person's now falling apart. They're falling apart. Okay, I think at one point you fell apart. This person had you in this emotional roller coaster. They had you depressed. They had you feeling like you were falling into pieces. You had to put yourself back together again. And now that you put yourself back together again and you've got yourself together, this person's falling apart, and this person's going to try to put themselves back together again to come in and fight for you. They no longer want to make these bad choices. They want you to see that they're a better person. This person was unsure about you. This person may have hooked up with somebody and possibly could have gotten someone pregnant. Okay, and they're unsure if the child is there, or they were unsure of a new beginning. They tried to start with somebody. They're unsure if you're going to allow them to have a new beginning with you. All right, this person could have had a pregnancy scare and have since found out that this child is not theirs, or even if this child is there, they don't want to be with this person. Okay, they want to come back towards you. What else? Tell me more about this person and what they've been doing, because they're saying, I'm not who you think I am. I'm not. Yeah, they just was somebody hiding their true feelings. I told you that. I told you when I saw this mask. This is somebody who held how they truly feel. They gave you mixed signal, okay? they have really deep emotions for you, and they do secretly love you, but this person somehow was just cold and detached, and they didn't show this to you. And you may see this person as being cold-hearted. You may see this person as feeling like they just played games with you. But this person's reminiscing, they're thinking about you, they're missing you, they're feeling lonely. Even if they're in another relationship, they're feeling lonely, okay? They may be using substance to cope. Here we have smoking and drinking. Here they're reminiscing, possibly trying to cope with not sleeping because they know they messed up, very angry, very depressed. So they may be smoking and drinking. They may be involving themselves in just a lot of one night stands, okay, to numb their feelings about how they feel about you. All right. This could have been a bad boy, good girl relationship. You guys were very opposite, but yet you were attracted to each other. You balance each other out. There's insane attraction between the two of you. You guys may have had different belief systems. Your person couldn't have tattoos on their arm, likes to wear a hat. Okay, you could be somebody that's just very casual, laid back, like to wear t-shirts, shorts, and your slides, your sandals all the time. But your person, you guys could have been different cultural, different religious beliefs, different ethnic groups. Okay, race, a different race. You could be someone who's very natural, laid back, don't wear a lot of makeup, wear your hair natural, don't even really get your nails and stuff done. Where this person could have, be someone who's into wanting to look a certain part, because we do have the sun out here. This is somebody that likes to have a certain image, okay? What else? Your person couldn't have a van, could have a truck. With these two people sitting in a van and truck, you two may use to hook up in this person's car or truck or van, or because it looks like this person may be living, because it looks like a bed situation. Your person could be living out of a trailer, have a trailer, a mobile home, or living out of their car or truck at this moment. Okay, what else is there? What else, spirit guys? Thank you. This person feel like they've hit rock bottom since you've left their life. Things may not be going well for them. They may have, with this jail cell being out here and police being out here, your person may be going to jail, maybe trying to be on the run from the law again, like I said earlier. Okay, this person may be in some type of legal trouble. We do have breaking contract, we do have divorce. They could be meeting with an attorney and trying to see about getting a divorce. All right, this person may definitely be dealing with some legal trouble. Their life is falling apart twice, falling apart with this, falling on pieces out here, and falling apart here, and with depression. Your person is definitely dealing with a lot of emotional trauma right now, turmoil right now. And this is their karma. This is their karma about how they treated you. Okay, I'm not who you think I am. This imposter, this person, when they came into your life, they did not show you who they really are. They put on a certain image. Okay, they were in their ego. They didn't want you to know that really in the inside they are vulnerable, they are soft, they are tender. This person put on the exterior for you and for everyone else, to protect themselves, to protect their image, to protect their feelings, to protect their heart. Okay, so they didn't show you who they really are. They were out here hanging around with their friends, their family, hooking up, trying to look like the Don Juan, being the player, wanting to get the attention because they needed that because of whatever stimulated from their childhood, where they didn't feel like they were enough. Okay, I told this person had issues that come from their root chakra. And now this person is contemplating, sitting back, thinking, now that they hit rock bottom, now that they're depressed, now that they know they messed up, now they want to come and fight for you. They know that you're unsure about them. You're unsure about them because you see them in a certain image, but they want you to know that they're not who you think they are. Okay, you feel like this person played a lot of games with you. You can't trust them. You'll never trust them. If they tell you they're going to the store and they're 5 minutes late, you're going to think they're hooking up with somebody else. If they tell you something, you feel like you need to verify if what they said is true or not, because you think this person is lying. You see this person as being sketchy. Okay, so you really want to weigh out your options, or whether or not you would even want to have anything to do with this person. If this person comes back to fight for you, what they want to do, they're weighing out their options about what do I do? I know that the collective's not going to trust me. I know they don't see me as a trustworthy person because of what I did to them. All right, this person may feel like they You may feel like there was some type of spiritual attack. This person may feel like there's like some type of spiritual attack to them. This person's dealing with some karmic triggers right now because they're dealing with karma, okay? You are divinely protected against this person. This person may be trying to manifest you back, maybe doing some type of black magic to manifest you in, okay? Doing some shadow work behind the scenes. If this person is into that, they may be going to a reader, getting readings on you, try to have a reading, do something, some type of love magic to get you back into them or bring you back to them. They're trying to manifest you back. Third party could be doing some type of black magic on your person to keep your person in, especially if they had a child with this person or pregnant with this person, because they were dealing with karmic. Okay, tell me more, spirit guys. What else? Yeah, toxic love. This, you felt like the relationship you had with this person was very toxic. You felt like they were dealing with some type of addictions, whether those were sexual addictions or alcohol or drug addictions. You felt like this person was addicted to a certain type of lifestyle, addicted to a certain image they needed to uphold within their community or for other people. Your person could be somebody that has some money, and they are used to people, I'm gonna just say what it is, kissing their ass to get a little bit of money from them, okay? You felt like your person is dysfunctional. They feel like they can have any girl or any man they want because people want to get a little bit of change. They feel like if they throw a little bit of change at some bodies that they're going to say or do, this person felt like they had some type of control. They could not control you. You didn't bow down to them, their egos. Other people fed into this person's ego, put up with their crap and did what they wanted to do because they wanted to be around them, and you did not do that. You were different, and this is why this person kept making bad choices, because they were used to people doing and saying what they want to get next to them or to be in their circle, okay? And so your person portrayed a certain type of pattern, went for a certain type of female or a certain type of male. They didn't see you clearly. They didn't see with these red and blue. They didn't see how you're the fact that you were opposite, you were yin yang, that you would balance each other out. They didn't see that, but now they do. But now they see that you were their soulmate, their partner. There was a soul contract between you, okay? But they didn't see it then. So because they didn't see it, they didn't fight for you. Now they want to fight for you, okay? But what happened is you caught them. You caught them in their lies. You caught them in their games. Their secrets got exposed. Okay, they were busted. They're now surprised. They're shocked. Okay, at the fact that you caught them. Like, how did you know what I was doing? What did somebody say? Did somebody tell you? Did you see me? Did you see a picture? I feel like this person never even really admitted when you caught them, when you caught them out on their crap. I feel like this person still then didn't say, yes, I did this, or no, I didn't do this. This person still wanted to cover it up, okay? This person still want to leave you in limbo. They don't want to confirm anything that they did. And you didn't need them to confirm it. You know, this person knew. They knew you knew what's going on. You knew what they're up to. They knew they messed up. But again, they still hid. I think that even when you told this person, okay, I feel like you did this, I know you did this or that, they still hid. They just like, okay, if you say you done, they let you be done. Go do you, I do me. If you do what you want to do, I do what I want to do. We ain't never got to talk to each other again. You ain't never got to call me. Matter of fact, don't call me no more. Don't text me. I'm done with you. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. Whatever they said, they were really, truly hiding how they truly felt. What they really want to say is, no, don't go. Yes, I'm sorry. I messed up. And now you've gone on. You didn't come back. And this person's angry because now you see this person as someone who plays games. You see this person as someone who's not trustworthy. You see this person as someone you feel like they used you, like took advantage of you. They wasted your time, your energy. You felt like they played with you the whole time. But they want you to know, I'm not who you think I am. I'm not that person. I'm not that cold-hearted person you think that I am. Our energies do match. You are perfect for me, okay? This was not a toxic love. You are my yin, my yang. You balance me out, okay? I love you. This is what they want to say to you. They want to say we are on the same page. We do want the same things. Yes, I am infatuated with you, okay? I was in denial before. I'm no longer in denial. Someone could have had spell work on this person. This person may be doing love magic to try to manifest you back to them, because this is a spell work card. A spell work card, okay? This person is very much attracted to you. This person is really obsessing over you, whether you know it or not, all right? But you saw red flags. You saw warning signs that this person was cheating. You saw the warning signs that, this person was betraying you, doing something other than what they said they were doing. Things weren't adding up for you. You start listening to your intuition. You start paying attention to the red flags, and you say, I don't have time for this. I don't want to do it. I'm done with this person. This person's full of games, all right? You said no more trauma. I want a calm life. I want a peaceful life. I don't want to put up with this. I want somebody who's going to love me, who's going to treat me right, who's going to treat me like I deserve, who's not afraid to communicate, be the man I need them to be. I want a real love, real commitment. I want the real deal. I don't want this bullshit no more. I want a true, unshakable bond. I want somebody that I can grow with, be with. All right. And this person wants to say, I am that person. I'm not this monster you think I am. I'm not this person out to use you and hurt you intentionally. I'm sorry. I'm not who you think I am. I am this person that's you looking for. I am this person. What does this person want to say to my collective other than I'm not who you think I am? What do they want to say? They want to say that because they were in their ego and in their pride, they self-sabotaged this relationship. They want you to know that they're frustrated. They want you to know that they just didn't feel like they were enough. Or maybe back then, they didn't feel like you were enough for them, for where they were, because they had so much ego and so much pride, because you were so different, you weren't what they were used to. Maybe they felt like you didn't match their energy. 1101 3101 when I say that at that time, okay? But now they're frustrated because now they see things clearly. Now they know, all right? They want to tell you that yes, they were seeing other people, there were other third parties, okay? They want to tell you, yes, there was another woman, and they went towards that. There's somebody who they felt like they were their match, someone who they felt like was familiar, comfortable with them, okay? But that person turned out to be an enemy. That person turned out to betray them. That person, they felt like they had to, that person makes them feel like they have to keep looking over their shoulder. They have a snake in their camp, and they realize that you probably see them as a snake. You probably feel like you have to constantly look over your shoulder with them because you don't trust them, but they're not who you think they are. They're not a snake. They do love you. They do want to be with you. Tell me more, spirit guides. Tell me more. Thank you. Your person did put on a poker face. They hid how they truly felt, okay? They didn't show their hand. They took a gamble with you when they went towards another situation, all right? They risked a relationship with you, okay? They risked this. But with this ace being out here, this ace of spade, this person wants to have a new beginning with you. They want to start over. You have 1 2 out here, okay? This person wants to come in and balance the relationship, balance the partnership. With this being a spade, this person wants to take action towards you, okay? They want to take action, come towards you, have a new beginning with you, and balance the partnership. A 2, they not only want balance, but they see you as a healthy choice, okay? Also with the 2, this is somebody who wants to date you, sees you as a match, think that it can possibly go towards the 6. This is somebody who wants to put the time and energy in with you, all right? But they know that right now you're telling them, no, not today. I have boundaries. I'm hurt. I'm healing, okay? They feel like you're avoiding the situation. They feel like you are trying to avoid them. They feel like you blocked them. Some of you couldn't have blocked them. They feel like you're still upset. You don't want to deal with them anymore. And this has them angry, okay? But they're not angry at you. They're angry at themselves because they know they messed up. They know they made a bad choice when they put you in third party relationships. They know that when they started a beginning with somebody who they may or may not have a baby with, that they lost you, okay? They know they gave you mixed signals. They know they were in secret relationships. They know you caught them. But again, they don't want you to view them as being sketchy. They don't want you to see them that way, okay? They are in sync. They want what you want. They think you're their soulmate. They feel you're their soulmate, and they're falling into pieces because they lost you, because you don't they feel you don't love them anymore. They feel like this is their karma. If they're not in jail, if they're not dealing with legal trouble, they're dealing with karma, and they feel like they're in jail because they're imprisoned in their mind, because they can't get you off their mind. They feel like they're at rock bottom. They are depressed, okay? They lost you, and they don't know if they'll ever get you back. They're replaying everything in their head over and over again. They're replaying the events. Why did I not go towards collective? I had the collective in the palm of my hands. I had the love of my life in the palm of my hands. Why did I overthink it? Why did I think they weren't good for me? Why did I go towards a bad choice? Like, why? Why do I keep doing the same thing over and over again that's bringing me nothing but heartache and pain? Nothing but unhappiness. The collective was good to me. Why do I keep going towards karmic relationships? Why do I keep letting go? Why do I keep hurting the people that are good to me? Why do I keep breaking my own heart? Why every time I feel love, I run from it? Why do I sabotage everything? Why do I do it? Okay, why? And this person, they're having a lot of resentments right now. They're starting to look within because they're missing you. They're sad, they're depressed, they're feeling bitter, they're uncertain about their future with you, okay? They think about you constantly, all day long. They don't like being in separation from you, okay? They want to, they know that it was because they were partying, because they were living at the moment. They were taking, instead of giving time to you, they were giving time to their friends. They were happy being single. Even if they weren't single and they were with somebody else, they were acting like they were single, okay? They could have had an open relationship with somebody. They knew they were out here having fun, and they weren't even including you in that fun that they were having with their friends, okay? I felt like you weren't being a part of that. They weren't saying, you want to come hang out with me and my friends. They were just doing this outside of you, okay? Your person was codependent on a certain lifestyle, codependent on their friends, their community, possibly a third party, somebody had a child with. Maybe they were married or in a separation, but they had codependency. They're codependent, possibly on drugs, alcohol, substance, okay? Just a way of thinking, family traditions. This person could also be possessive and controlling, and they know that, and maybe they wanted to possess you and control you, all right? But they definitely blocked their emotions for you. They didn't show you that. They gave you mixed signals, and because they did this, they lost you, okay? They lost you. What else, spirit guys? What else? What else? This person, like, they just want you to know, I'm not who you think I am. I'm not. All right. This person know that they need to stop their pattern of behavior. They know they need to cut ties with people that no longer serve them. They know they need to cut ties with these karmics. They want to come out of silent treatment with you, okay? They don't want the separation that's between the two of you. They love you. They want you to know, I love you. I'm going to put more self-love, all right? We had unconditional love. The love that we felt between each other is unconditional. They're still attracted to you. They find you very attractive, okay? They felt like your love was selfless. They know you gave love to them not because you had to, because you wanted to. You did things for them. You made them feel good. You never wanted or really asked for anything in return other than for them to love you, okay? They are having an epiphany that it was always you. It was always you they should have been with. It was always you that they really love, okay? They're shocked by this epiphany that they're having. It's causing them to want to transform, to want to change their behaviors, okay? Because they want you to know. They want you to know that I'm not who you think I am. I'm not this bad person that you think that I am. Give me one more. Give me one more. One more thing. Thank you. Yeah, this person's still interested in you. They want to come in. They want to flirt with you. They want to date you. They want to have a new beginning with you. They truly, truly do love you. and they're hurting because you're not in their life anymore. You're not here anymore, and they're sorry. Yeah, I feel like your person really is sorry. They are. If they could, they would put a love spell on you. They may be trying to put a love spell on you because we did have black magic out here. They feel like you put a love spell on them. They feel like they've been bewitched. They've never felt the way they feel about you for anybody ever in their life. They're watching you, they're spying on you, they're trying to figure out if you're with someone else, if you've moved on. They're doing research on you. If you're on the internet, they're watching your page. They may be hiding the fact that they're watching your page. You could have been dealing with the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Again, this looks like a magic ball in their hand that they're holding, and they're spying on you. I told you they may be trying to do a love spell on you, doing black magic, looking in a crystal ball, trying to see what the future, what looks like between the two of you. Okay, your person was addicted to making money, always wanted to go out there and hustle, needed the material things. They had challenges with trying to release unhealthy habits. Your person could have been struggling financially, or was attached to somebody that was struggling financially. They could have felt like they had a lot of responsibilities that they had to take care of. Okay, your person could have been attracted to people who had money. They could have been codependent on them, or opportunists. Okay, they could have been dealing with addictions that had to do with substance or sexual addictions, or just addicted to karmics. Okay, they could have been attached to somebody who was a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. With this being the black and the white moon, they were attached to possibly somebody who was doing love spells on them, that was doing black magic on them to keep them tied to them. Okay, your person was not listening to their intuition when the intuition told them to stay with you, to leave this water sign alone, to leave karmics alone, to leave their old lifestyle alone, to move on, to heal what they needed to heal, to let go of their addictions and to work on themselves. All right, but your person, they ignored all the red flags. They felt like, oh, I had time, I'll come back to it later. But there's no later for this person, and this person's not realizing there's no later. I messed up, I took too long, and this is why they're so angry. So angry with themselves. This is why they know that they messed up, because time has run out. Your guardian angels protected you. They said, move on, baby. Leave this situation alone. This man is not gonna do right. This woman is not gonna do right. They're into themselves. They're into their ego. They have too much pride, too much ego. They haven't humbled themselves. They haven't worked on themselves. It's all about them, their needs, their wants, their desires, what's going to make them happy. They're holding on to addictions. They're holding on to past people. They're holding on to past heartache. They're holding on to wanting money. They're holding on to material things. They're not recognizing the value that you hold. Baby, move on. Your guardian angels, they spoke to you. They told you, let it go. Let it go. Work on your self-love and let the situation go. And that's what you did. Your person didn't want to open their heart to you at all. They wanted to hold all that back and play games with you, gaslight you, manipulate you. They want you to know they're ready now. They're ready now to let love in. They're ready now, and they'll be back. They're going to send you a message. They're going to say something to you. You expect to hear from them soon, okay? Warning signs from the universe. You're going to hear from them soon. All right, they have a lot of passion for you. Some of you could have dealt with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They may have that in their chart. Okay, with the sun being out here, you could hear from them around the we do have a solar eclipse coming up. So towards the end of the month, you may hear from them at the end of the month or after the end of the month. You are at a distance from this person. Definitely there is some emotional distance between you and your partner, but there may also be some physical distance between you and your partner as well. All right, but this person is repeating a cycle in their life, and it's because they didn't grow, they didn't change. They're dealing with some karma right now. For you, our cycle has ended, and you're getting ready to start a new cycle. Okay, so let's see what the angels have to say for you, and then let's see first, what was the karmic lesson behind this? Okay, because this person doesn't want you to see them. They want you to know that they're not who you think they are. But what was the karmic lesson in this situation for the collective and your person? Heal the attachment wounds. Your worth is not tied to being needed. Let go of proving your value and just be. Your person needed to understand that their self-worth doesn't come to the people they hold on to, the outside, world for the validation. It's who you are. Okay, your self-worth is within. Let go of trying to prove your value to other people. I told you this person was in their ego, their pride, their identity. They felt like they needed other people to validate them. They felt like they had to put up a certain image for people to want to be there, to see them, and this is what held them. They didn't have self-awareness. They weren't aware that your value comes from you within. Recognize it within yourself. Love yourself, okay? And you will attract love towards you. And if people only want to hold on to you for what you have to offer or what they think that you are or image that you're portraying, those aren't the people that you need in your life. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get your angel message. Now that we found what the karmic lesson was for your person needs to love themselves, okay? Recognize their value, their self-worth. What's the angel message for my collective? Look for the sign. Look for signs around you. The universe is constantly speaking to you. They're giving you synchronicities, whether they come from animals, birds, numbers, music, different names. You keep hearing something, seeing something. Look for the signs. They are communicating with you. All right. If you're asking, praying, talking to your ancestors, your angels, or whomever you speak to, whatever you believe in, if you're speaking and wondering and meditating, look for the signs because they're giving you that answer that you're looking for, okay? Not the right time. If this person comes back towards you saying they want to start over with you, the angels are saying this is not the right time. Continue to focus on your healing. Maybe this person still needs healing they need to do. Yes, they may be now aware of who you were. They may now be aware of what they've done, and yes, they're angry and frustrated, and yes, they want you to know that they're not who you think they are. But this is why you have the red warning sign, because this person may be trying to run from their karma. Just because they are aware now that they lost you, they are aware now of how they feel about you, they still need to do the work to heal, to change, so that they can be a better person, so that if you guys do come together, they're coming to you healed, not carrying on this emotional baggage and not still repeating the same patterns. So if they come to you right now, the answer is no. No, we cannot have a relationship right now. Take some time. You're working on your healing. They need to work on their healing so that they can evolve and you guys can be on a better footing. Be at a matching vibration, a more elevated, evolved. You can transform. And if you do that, then later you'll see that there will be big happy changes for you, okay? Maybe you won't even want this person later. Maybe you will, okay? But you do have happy changes coming in for you. But your person still wants you to know they're not who you think they are. They don't want you to see them in a negative light. Okay? If this reading resonated with you, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to alert you to future readings that I put out. I did enjoy speaking with you today, and I hope that you continue to work on your healing and keep moving forward. Okay? Thank you.